Johnny Depp's story is one of fame, fortune, and heartbreak. Known worldwide for his talent and versatility, Depp rose to stardom with roles that became cultural touchstones. Behind the glitz, however, a life of personal struggle, betrayal, and tragedy unfolded. From his daughter's life-threatening illness to financial ruin and tumultuous relationships, Depp faced challenges that would break even the strongest of individuals. His journey highlights the fragility of celebrity, showing how a life celebrated by millions can be vulnerable to misfortune and manipulation. Fame did not shield him from pain. In many ways, it amplified every tragedy, making private struggles public. Depp's story is a cautionary tale about trust, addiction, and the harsh realities of Hollywood, reminding us that behind every superstar is a human being wrestling with the pressures of fame, family, and personal demons. A father's nightmare, Lily Rose's illness. In 2007, Johnny Depp's life took a terrifying turn when his 7-year-old daughter, Lily Rose, contracted a severe infection from a rusty nail. What seemed like a minor injury quickly escalated into a life-threatening case of E. coli, which spread through her bloodstream, causing kidney failure. Depp and Vanessa Paradis stayed at Great Ormond Street Hospital for 9 days, watching their daughter fight for her life while sleeping in uncomfortable chairs and surviving on cafeteria food. The constant beeping of monitors, the tense conversations with doctors, and the fear of losing a child became the darkest days of Depp's life. This experience reshaped his perspective on what truly mattered, teaching him that wealth and fame meant nothing when a loved one's life was at stake. The ordeal forged a deep bond between father and daughter, but also marked the beginning of personal struggles that would shadow him for years. Financial betrayal and devastation. Shortly after this personal crisis, Depp discovered that his financial managers had mismanaged and stolen nearly his entire fortune. TMG, the firm entrusted to oversee his $650 million career earnings, had failed to pay taxes, siphoned money through unauthorized loans, and enriched themselves at his expense. The revelation hit during a meeting that should have been routine, leaving Depp stunned by the enormity of his losses. Beyond the monetary betrayal, Depp faced $100 million in unpaid taxes, late fees, and penalties, threatening to destroy his financial stability entirely. Trusted family members and assistants had also benefited without his consent, deepening the sense of betrayal. The man who had spent decades building his career found himself in debt, forced to sell properties and liquidate assets. The combination of financial ruin and personal loss became an emotional tipping point, fueling Depp's struggle to cope with anxiety, stress, and the collapse of trust in the people closest to him. Addiction, a lifelong battle. Depp's substance use began in childhood and evolved into a lifelong battle. Early experimentation with pills and alcohol gradually escalated during his Hollywood career. What started as coping mechanisms for anxiety and the pressures of fame became a cycle of dependency that impacted his work, health, and relationships. On set, his drinking and prescription use were sometimes dismissed as artistic temperament, but they steadily compromised his reliability and performance. His legendary wine collection became both an indulgence and a necessity for self-medication, reflecting the deep-rooted nature of his addiction. Over time, Depp's appearance, health, and behavior were visibly affected, creating concern among colleagues, friends, and family. This ongoing battle fueled conflicts, yet especially in his romantic relationships, as loved ones struggled to support him while witnessing destructive patterns. Addiction became both a symptom of his stress and a cause of further crises, setting the stage for conflicts that would later dominate his public narrative. The turmoil of love. Vanessa Paradis. Depp's relationship with Vanessa Paradis, which lasted 14 years, was both deeply loving and deeply challenging. While they shared 2 children and a life largely shielded from the public eye, Depp's addiction and career pressures caused tension. Despite the struggles, their bond provided moments of stability, grounding Depp during turbulent periods. The birth of Lily Rose and Jack brought profound joy but also responsibility, and Depp navigated the challenges of fatherhood under the shadow of addiction. The relationship eventually ended, leaving a lasting impact on Depp and his children, who struggled to understand the dissolution of the family unit. While Paradis represented a period of balance in Depp's life, the experience also highlighted the fragility of relationships under the strain of celebrity, addiction, and personal demons. The complexities of this relationship foreshadowed even more turbulent romances in Depp's later years. Amber Heard, a toxic relationship. Depp's relationship with Amber Heard began in 2009 and quickly became tumultuous. Their romance was marked by secrecy, deception, and extreme highs and lows. Depp's substance use escalated during this time, contributing to volatile behavior and explosive fights. Their private conflicts frequently became public spectacles, with neighbors and staff witnessing violent arguments. The couple's 2015 marriage lasted only 15 months and included some of the most documented domestic disputes in Hollywood history. Incidents ranged from alcohol-fueled arguments to serious injuries, such as the severed tip of Depp's finger during an altercation in Australia. The relationship devolved into mutual allegations of abuse, which later fueled court battles and media scrutiny. This period of Depp's life reflects the destructive combination of personal vulnerabilities, addiction, and public exposure, culminating in a series of events that devastated his personal life and career. Career collapse amid public scandal. Following Heard's allegations, Depp's career rapidly unraveled. Studios distanced themselves, removing him from franchises such as Pirates of the Caribbean and Fantastic Beasts. Agencies dropped him, independent projects collapsed, and insurance companies deemed him a liability. Once one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors, Depp faced diminished opportunities and reduced earning potential. The public narrative painted him as reckless and abusive, overshadowing decades of artistic achievement. Even films in production faced delays or cancellations due to perceived financial and reputational risks. The combination of personal scandal and professional fallout created a permanent stain on Depp's reputation, making it difficult to rebuild trust with studios, collaborators, and the public. This collapse demonstrated how quickly fame and fortune can erode when private struggles become public controversies, and how personal behavior, addiction, and relationships intersect with the precarious nature of Hollywood careers. Legal battles and defamation trials. Depp's legal battles with Amber Heard reached a global audience during high-profile defamation trials. The Virginia trial in 2022 centered on a 2018 op-ed written by Heard, claiming Depp had abused her. Although she never named him, Depp sued for $50 million, while Heard countersued for $100 million. For 6 weeks, intimate details of Depp's life, including his addiction, finances, and private communications, were exposed to the world. Text messages, videos, and accounts of alleged violence became public, transforming his personal suffering into entertainment. The trial's live-stream nature allowed millions to scrutinize every reaction, creating memes and endless debates online. Despite ultimately winning $10.35 million in damages, the process left Depp humiliated and his privacy shattered. The case demonstrated the consequences of celebrity in the social media age, where private pain becomes public spectacle and every detail of a personal crisis is amplified and dissected worldwide. Resilience and the road ahead. Despite unimaginable hardships, Johnny Depp has shown resilience, surviving near tragedies with his daughter, financial betrayal, addiction, and public humiliation. He continues to work on independent projects and pursue artistic fulfillment. The trials and tribulations of his life have given him perspective on relationships, priorities, and self-preservation. While Hollywood may never fully restore his former status, Depp's story is a testament to endurance and the ability to survive intense adversity. His journey reminds us that even in the face of public condemnation and personal loss, recovery and self-rediscovery remain possible. Depp's life is a complex tapestry of triumphs and tragedies, offering lessons about fame, trust, and the resilience of the human spirit, proving that even amidst collapse, one can find purpose and continue to create.